Welcome back to Coding Oak. I want to show you some advanced MongoDB. Right now I'm going to show you how to um, enter data, enter a document into MongoDB, but do it so that you're not inserting duplicates. So let's say you wanted to insert a document that had a string, such as, let's say the string said hello world, and let's say you wanted to insert another document and the string was also hello world. Well, we want to do it so that you can't enter duplicates, so you can only enter hello world one time, and MongoDB is going to reject any duplicate entries. So in order to use MongoDB and kind of showcase this, I have this program here, which is the knitter/Twitter scraper, and I already have a video on this, and the code is on GitHub. And I'm going to just run this program, and I'm going to demonstrate what I'm talking about. And I think I have it ready to go. So I have this program where I'm going to search knitter, which is a Twitter clone. I'm going to search for the word Jeff Bezos, and I'm going to go through more or less 12 iterations. It's hard to describe it exactly. You'd have to clone the project and see for yourself. But we're going to go through the search results, and we're going to persist to MongoDB unique tweets and make sure we don't have duplicates. Alright, so I'm just going to run this. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So it's running right now. Let's compare this to this website here. So this is knitter. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So we're going to search for the term Jeff Bezos, right? And we're going to see some of the top results here, such as this tweet here. This is a tweet that just came in 20 seconds ago. We have this old tweet. We have another old tweet 24 minutes ago. Let's compare that to our Java program here. This is it here. And it's showing here, it's printing out to the console here. These are all documents, JSON that is also going into our database, our MongoDB database. And so once it reaches, once it loops through 12 times, it's going to quit. And these duplicate tweets here, this is telling me that this program ran into a duplicate. So what's probably happening is it's searching back up through the top. It's running the search again. It's going back up to the top and looking for new tweets coming in. And sometimes it takes a couple minutes for a new tweet to come in. But in the meantime, it's going to say that there's duplicates. And we've almost reached the end of our program. And I could show you on, this is PowerShell. And I'm already navigated into the database. So yeah, remember, let me zoom, can I zoom in on this? Yeah. So remember, for MongoDB, in order to see the results from your database, you do db dot the name of your collection. It's called body. Find. Okay, so these are documents that were put into our database just now. And our program ended here. So it tells us this number 9 here means that there's 9 documents in our collection. Okay, so there's 9 of these. And so if you look at these tweets here, these should all be unique tweets. These are all unique tweets. If I didn't have, and I'm going to show you how to do it, if I didn't have the programming in there, I would have this database with a lot of repeated tweets. And there's different techniques to not having repeated data in your database. So I'm going to show you just, I'm going to show you from the top how to set up your database. So what I'm going to do is I have this collection called body, right? And whoops. And what I'm going to do is sometimes this thing bugs out on me. Is that the right button? It's bugging out on me right now. Let me open up the other terminal. Okay. Let's just call back. Let's just show this stuff. Okay, so this is the data in our database, right? So what I'm going to do is, in MongoDB, in order to delete all the information in the database, we run db.body.delete many, and you just show this is how you have to. This is the syntax to delete many. So we're going to just clear this out. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just drop. I'm going to run the drop command in order to just get rid of all of this data. Like, I'm going to get rid of the collection itself as well, not just clear it out. So I'm going to run that command also. And so now if I do show collection, okay, so now there's no more. You can see here there's no more collections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a collection. And this is how you create a collection with MongoDB. And we're going to call it body, just like we're basically just recreating everything again, starting from scratch. Okay, so now I have created a collection. But what I want to do is I want to set like what they call it, I'm creating an index value. I want to set the index value such that we won't be allowed to have duplicates. So I'm going to just copy and paste the script here. I have it in my README. And this is it. This is what you have to, this is how you have to set up your database. We're going to copy and paste that in. See, we just ran this command here. And we're just going to paste that in. Control V. Okay. So we're doing db.body.createIndex. The index is going to be called body. And we just say text here. We're just text. Just whatever. A string. This is being specific with string. So let me show you. So if I had done this, which is valid, you can do this. If I had just entered some thing there, trust me, I played around with this for a long time, and it's going to give you a hard time. So you have to be specific. Tell it that when we enter strings, okay? So just a string, just enter text. You could enter like example string. You know, you could enter anything there. Whatever. I just entered text there. Unique true, drop duplicates true. Okay, so we're going to run this command. Okay, so now let's say I did let's say I inserted some information into this database. Body dot, so if we ran our insert one, and then we did if I do this right, body, and let's say I entered YouTube string, right? Let's say I enter that string there, and I run this command. Cool. So it inserted an object. Let's just show our collection right now. Alright, so it shows us that we have a YouTube string in there. Now let's say I entered a duplicate. Okay, so I'm going to run this again. Okay, so I'm just going to run this again, and I'm going to show you what happens when I try to run this again. See, it says it's not allowing us to enter duplicates. Normally you can enter duplicates, but since we ran this index constraint here, so this is what you need in order to make your this project that I put on GitHub work correctly. You have to run this command here. You have to create this index constraint. Cool. And I think that's cool now. So now you see how to set that up. Going back into our program here. Another interesting way is I have this regex matcher system here. So I'm going to enter the word retweet. Okay, so on Twitter, as you can see, there's a lot of like retweeting, right? Retweet, and a lot of people are retweeting like the same tweet. And so what we can do is, as I have in the program, see, this is a retweet also. As I have in the program, we're just gonna not include retweets. So we're only gonna put in the database like just, I guess, normal tweets. Okay. And so we have this thread.sleep here because that helps space out the searching, because you know, people aren't like, I'm searching for the string Jeff Bezos, and people aren't mentioning Jeff Bezos like every second. So we're kind of spacing this out 10 seconds at a time. Let's see. Count 12. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Okay, let me make sure I clear this collection. I'm going to clear out this collection. Okay. We're going to rerun this program. So we shouldn't have, when we run it this time, we shouldn't have tweets that are retweets. Let's see some of the results that come in. You see, none of these so far, none of these have contained the string retweet, right? These aren't retweets. And it ran into a duplicate tweet. And we can cheat, we can look ahead and see some of the results we have coming into the database so far. Okay, so these are some of the results we got. And what's nice, of course, is that all these results are unique. You know, we're not getting like duplicate results. And if we didn't do this, we would have duplicates. And what's the point of that? What's the point of having numerous numerous entries in MongoDB that are all the same, especially when you're dealing with strings. With numbers, it kind of makes more sense to have duplicates, but with strings, you don't really want that. And so ostensibly, you could run this program, since I have this while thing here, you could just switch this to while true and just run this program like forever and just constantly persist in MongoDB like results from scraping Twitter. Let's see how our program's running. Okay, so we've almost reached the end of our program. Once it reaches 12 loops, it's gonna stop. We can compare it to this thing here. Let's compare it to this. This thing is a little touch and go sometimes. If this is Twitch, gaslighting and encouraging Pepe upon shit show gone riot, you are, sir. Okay. Let's see if that shows up in our I'm not sure if that's showing up in our program here. Now I reached the end of the program by the time that tweet came in. Let's run it again. At that time there were 8 entries into our database. Right off the bat, it's a duplicate tweet. Duplicate tweet. Okay. Yeah, it keeps it's waiting for a new tweet to come in. What's funny is I could go on Twitter and just tweet out right now the word Jeff Bezos, and maybe it would show up. But I hope you get the idea here about how to set up your database here. Collection.insert1, your body. You have to do it this way. The syntax has to be all correct, or else you're going to be fumbling around a little bit too much. It ran into a lot of duplicates. If I cleared my database, oh, it came up with a new tweet. Search that. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos are 3 great people. Okay. Okay, got 9 entries. It just added one more. It only added 1 entry. Let's go back into our terminal. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, remember how to set up your MongoDB. You got to run this command here. Create index, unique, true, drop duplicates, true. And be sure to properly handle the exception. It's going to have an exception here, and so just print out duplicate tweet. I play around with it as far as like which regexes we're going to do here. Like, let's run retweet again. Let's see what happens. Let's clear this database. Cool, we cleared the database. I like clearing the database out. Start over again. And okay, let's run this again. Let's see what kind of tweets we get inside of our MongoDB this time. Let's search this term again. So it's going to filter out this tweet because it contains a retweet. It's probably going to persist this tweet here. Let's see, I'm not sure. I will be the 4th. I bought a mirror off Amazon and immediately broke it. Can I have $8? Let's run that search again. See if it gets this tweet here. Well, that's from 6 hours. Oh, it contains a retweet. Yeah, it's finding a lot of retweets. So these are the only tweets right now it's finding that aren't retweets. It's going to reach the end of the program soon. As soon as it reaches around 12 loops, it's going to give up. If this is Twitch gaslighting and encouraging Pepe, should show you are, sir. Huh. So yeah, this is really cool, man. This is how you can search through Twitter /knitter. I know it's confusing. And just constantly look up a certain search term. We're really like looking up two search terms. We're looking up the word Jeff Bezos, and we're kind of filtering even deeper to take out retweets. And we could just enter anything here. We could take out like the word Amazon, right? We could find all the tweets that don't mention the word Amazon, and then we could put those in the database. So that'd be interesting. How many times do people mention Jeff Bezos but don't mention his company Amazon? Could run that search. I'm just gonna delete the database. Oops, I always press that stupid button. Yeah, let's just delete this collection. Cool. We'll run this from the top again. We're looking up tweets that are about Jeff Bezos, but also are not about Amazon, that don't mention the word Amazon. So let's see what we get here. So this tweet doesn't mention the word Amazon. It's running into some duplicates. A lot of those tweets mention the word Amazon. Search again. You could search the word like Amazon or like Blue Origin or the word package. Or if you want to try out this code and try it for yourself, how to insert unique documents into MongoDB, be sure to clone the GitHub link. And please like and subscribe for more content, and happy coding.